Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Love or Tarot. I am your host here at Love or Tarot, Jay, and I'm super excited to dive into some energy with you today. Okay, I wanted to let you guys know two things. One, that I'm offering personal readings at this time, so if you're interested, please be sure to check the description box below and, check out those links and stuff like that. Also, I wanted to tell you guys too that energy is fluid, it is not linear. So what does that mean? That means that this message could resonate for you past, present, and future. It could also resonate for someone that you're energetically connected to, someone in your energetic field, okay? And if in fact that is the case, please be sure to click that share button and send this message to who you know it belongs to, okay? Also, speaking of buttons, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Why not? It's free, it's not gonna hurt you, and it'll help me, okay? And if you are, just kind of wondering what you should comment, don't know what you should comment, don't normally comment, just comment down a heart in your favorite color. I love the exchange of love energy, and I love to figure out what other people's favorite colors are. Mine's a cerulean. Nobody asked me, but that's not important. Okay. So Sag, what's going on? How's it hanging? What's going on? Okay, I always feel at home in Sagittarius. It's funny because I always feel at home in Sagittarius because my moon is in Sagittarius, and I feel like it just governs like my personality so much, even though like I am really stubborn, like my sun and rising, which is Taurus. So I don't know, it's interesting. I got an interesting little combo going on over here. So let's go ahead and get tapped into your energy, Sag. What's going on? I just heard chilling. What? Always, okay? It's always Irie over here in Sag land. Period. It's always Irie. Yes. Everything is always cool, calm, and collected. Y'all are never stressing about too much. Ooh. Cards are flying. So we have the Four of Coins, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Lover's card. Now for some of you, this message will be pertaining to you losing someone that you consider to be a soulmate. You keeping that to yourself and kind of dealing with it alone, not really letting too many people in to your situation, okay? It definitely is a loss though. It definitely is on your heart space, okay? It is something that you're keeping to yourself, keeping under lock and key. And to be honest, Sag, you yourself might really I can't get my words out, but you may not really understand or know that this is affecting you because you're keeping it to yourself, like how you feel about it. And you may be keeping it so closed off that you yourself don't even know that it exists. And then there's also some of you who have experienced the loss, okay? Whether this be a loss in your family, with just, people passing and that sort of thing and transitioning, okay, into another realm. And you keeping to yourself this pain that you experience, knowing that you and this other person had a very, very deep soul connection, okay? This is someone that you just really, 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 really care about, okay? I'm talking, me and Taylor's in third group. And this is a third group where it's like, you've experienced like hardship in past relationships. And because of that, you're kind of keeping this situation with someone a secret, not talking about it. But it is in fact someone that you really think that you're going to be with for the long haul. okay? Yep. And I heard, because that's where the magic happens. Okay, so again, you're keeping this secret. Okay, you're keeping it secret. You're keeping something closed off. Okay, and that is for those of you that are in the group. Yeah, this is, it seems like it's more so leaning towards the group that is experiencing, you know, just going through past relationships and things not working out then, but things are working out now. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so, you know, the first message that I got, again, was about, it's in regards to the situation where there's a new situation and you're keeping a secret. You're not talking about it because you just feel like it's so sacred, and you feel like it's so sacred because that's where the magic happens. You feel like you're, you know, content in not sharing it because there's just, it's such a bond that you all have that you just feel is going to continue to grow and become something absolutely amazing. They are a true working of your manifestation skill. Okay, also for some of you, there is a situation of you keeping your feelings and things that you've experienced with a soulmate connection that you had to let go of, but you feel like it was necessary. It was necessary. And that's kind of the reason why you're keeping it to yourself. You're not really speaking on it because you feel like it had to happen. You know, like we needed to separate from each other. It was necessary. Does that make it hurt less? No. But you having a full understanding of why it was necessary eliminates you really sharing or, you know, extending how you really feel about this particular person with, you know, friends, family, that sort of thing. Okay, and out for the Five of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, the Eight of Wands. So just, you know, moving on from, you know, this loss, moving on from this breakup, you know. And for those of you who have lost someone close to you in your family, it's just learning how to heal properly. Learning how to heal properly. Okay. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. And, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. For some of you, you're just having a really, really hard time moving forward. Now, what I will say, for those of you who have lost someone close to them or someone within your family dynamic, losing someone is never easy. It's never easy. But I feel like the biggest issue is that we look at people when they pass or when they transition as they were lost. They were never lost. They transitioned. You know, they moved into a different space and time, you know, to go and reincarnate in another life, maybe somewhere else, maybe here. But they were not lost. The memories that you have with them, the love, the joy that you all experience together, the bond that you have, it is still present. That doesn't just go away. And I feel like the biggest issue with people losing someone is they look at it like they're lost, you know. But it's really a passing. It's really a transition. One person is moving from one life to the next. That is all. You know, their time here is come to an end. And while that is sad, you have to observe those feelings. While that hurts, you have to observe those feelings. Take in those feelings. And try to sprinkle in some happiness into those spaces. Whether that be reminding yourself about a great memory that you all have and allowing that smile to creep in and that smile to turn to laughter. And for you to enjoy their memory more than you are grieving over their memory. Because the memories are real, the feelings are real, the emotions tied to this person are very real. Now, it is a choice to make them either negative or positive. Every negative we can turn into a positive. And I'm not at all trying to sound forceful or anything like that, and I'm so apologetic if I seem at all insensitive, because I truly do understand that it is hard to lose anyone. It truly is. But just know that, like I said, every negative can be turned into a positive, you know. And it gets better. It gets better. But it also gets better because you learn to deal with it in ways that are healthy. Okay? Or when you learn to deal with it in ways that are healthy. Yep. Okay, so out for the Lovers card, we have the Princess of Coins in reverse. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. So Sag, this person could very well be like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or they could just be harnessing the Queen of Cups energy, just being very, very well balanced in their emotion. And with them being well balanced in their emotion, it's, you know, it's still something they just don't get. They don't understand. You know, they don't understand themselves. You could have ended it, or they themselves could have ended it, and they just don't know how to get things right. It just really feels like, you know, they themselves have experienced a lot of hurt, a lot of betrayal, and are now coming out of that space in order to connect with you. Okay, in order to connect with you. And then for others of you, it's just, they were hurt by their past, you were hurt by yours, and you guys were like missing each other because you're dealing with your trauma, they're dealing with theirs, and nobody can come together under them circumstances. And it just didn't fit. It just didn't work. But the reason why it didn't work is because they themselves are going through their own, you know, traumatic experience or their own dealings. For some of you, this too can even be that the loss of a family member caused a rift within your relationship. It causes person to then, you know, retreat because they themselves lost somebody and they don't know how to talk to you about that. They don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to, you know, share that with you in a way that makes sense. In a way that makes sense to you. So to you, you think that they're dealing with it really, really well, when in fact they're losing their daggone mind. And they don't know how to tell you that they don't feel balanced, that they don't feel, you know, calm and collected emotionally. They're all over the place. They feel very, very erratic. You know, it just feels very like anxious. You know, it's a lot of anxiety that exists with this person, and they're really just looking to you to be supportive, but from a distance. This is weird. This is really, it's like complicated. It's like, I want you here, but I don't know how I want you here, so stay over there. It's very complicated. It's like they themselves don't know what they need to feel comfortable, but they do in fact know that you're the person that they need in their life. Okay, and for others of you, you're getting into a relationship with someone, those of you that are keeping this situation a secret, who is definitely someone who has gone through a lot in the past, which is why they don't feel the need to do that to you. Because they themselves have experienced so much hurt, manipulation, and for some of you, even being cheated on. So they wouldn't dare do anything like that to you, Sag, because it's happened to them. But there is a fear that you yourself will do that to them. And it's just because of everything that they've experienced. Okay? So, all in all, it just looks like, you know, healing needs to take place. You know, you got to speak on your emotions. You also have to come to a point where you allow this person in to not only be your listening ear, but for you to also open up to be theirs. Okay? Because it looks like there's support needed from both sides. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys some cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck for advice. cards. Okay. So, chameleon spirit, act as if. Okay. So, with that, I'm really just sensing like that you have to learn to be flexible. Losing someone is not easy. Going through the fact that you have gone through things in your past and realizing that you haven't dealt with them, make the time to deal with them. Put yourself in the place of having a more balanced and stable life so that you can cater to this relationship. Okay? Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. And I feel like that's self-explanatory. But also I have to add that in being loyal to who you love, being loyal to this person, you also have to be loyal to you. There is some serious self-care that needs to occur within your own being, separate from this person. And you need to take care of you too. Okay? Frog spirit, clear out the clutter. Okay? Clear out the clutter. So stop making excuses is what I'm getting with that. Just stop making excuses. Stop making excuses to why you can't deal with it. Why you guys haven't talked about it. It's time to sit down. It's time to have those hard conversations. It's time to really get to the bottom of what the problems are so that you guys can resolve them so that they do not present themselves in the future and on a bigger or grander scale. Okay? It's best to deal with these things now, while they're smaller, so that they don't grow and fester into something that causes your relationship to be built on very, very rocky ground. Okay? And it not being a stable foundation. So then the relationship kind of crumbles. Okay? Horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. Being in a relationship is a choice, Sag. And I mean, of course you know that. Of course you fully understand that. We love our freedom. We love to do our own thing. We love a good adventure. We love to feel the wind in our hair, okay? We love going with the wind. Freedom is yours. But freedom can also exist in your truth. It can also exist in your truth, and it could also exist in your honesty with yourself. So you have to unpack what it is that you're keeping close to you, what it is that you're blocking yourself off from. And with you doing that, you will see and the ability to be able to expand your mind, and even your emotional stability to be a better person for yourself and for them. Okay? Well, spirit, trust the great mystery. Trust the great mystery. There is so much that you do not know about what this situation can bring. And for those of you who are in a new situation and are keeping it closed and not really telling anybody about it, continue to do that. Share it when you feel like you need to. Don't rush yourself. This is beautiful. It's a really, really grand relationship. And it's a grand time for you in general, Sagittarius, because you're creating something massively great for yourself. And even though you yourself don't see it, Spirit is aligning everything exactly how it should be. And that this circumstance, this position that you're in life is not happening by any type of coincidence. There are so many synchronicities all around you. And I'm sure you see them. Okay, I'm sure you're seeing the doubling in numbers and all different kinds of things, and different things presenting themselves more than once, and you're just kind of like, that's something, I've been doing it myself, so I truly understand. Okay, but Sag, that has been your reading. Okay, I love you so much. Peace, love, and light to you and all those you love. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm leaving you in nothing but joy. Bye now.